Hey, what's up guys? So we're here to talk about the new update for Diablo 2 Median XL Season 21 just started over here. Now if you guys don't know what Median XL is, it's a fan-made Diablo 2 mod. It's 100% for free. You can just go ahead and go to the website and just download it. And I'll have it linked down below if any of you guys are interested in checking it out. But I highly recommend you guys, if you guys are just jumping into it, watch my video on Median XL Sigma, because this is a completely new Diablo experience. If you guys have not played Median XL, it definitely requires you to do some reading if you really want to be able to min-max. But you can just watch my video. It's only like 15 minutes long. It basically explains some of the ins and outs of this new Diablo mod. But Season 21 just came out, and they've actually changed up the assassin specifically, and we're going to go ahead and showcase off some of the new skills that are in the game. They don't reveal everything, which is kind of cool. I like that they don't reveal everything, but there has been some changes. There's new skills in the game, as well as, of course, there's going to be new gear to actually gain in the game as well. But anyways, the most important thing is they've introduced new skills, and then also a new rare set, and also they've made it so the 5-piece sets are now 4-piece. So this is really cool for any of you guys that have played maybe Diablo 3 and you're kind of tired of having the game require you to run a set piece. This is going to be a little bit more interesting. Obviously, this is D2, so it's a lot different than D3 in the first place. But on top of that, in addition to that, they've optimized the game. I'll put the full patch notes down below if you guys want to read it, but I'm here to give you guys like too long, didn't want to read. I just want to see that new content right here, right? So they basically added the Trap Assassin that was more classic from the vanilla Diablo 2, or I should say the expansion, but it's still, you know, at the end of the day, vanilla Diablo, because we're talking about mods here. But anyways, they basically get a new skill tree, which is pretty cool. And they will scale with your character level, and you can actually increase their damage. They basically explain it, but there's a bunch of new skills, and we're really here to check them out. And there's also a build improvement change to Bow Amazon, which I also want to get into. And then there's also a change to all elemental sorceress, and there's also honorable mentions to other things like Rainbow Assassin, which I have no idea what that is. I'm guessing it's due to different elements. But again, we're really here to see that new content, so let's go ahead and hop right into it. So this is, just as a heads up, this is a non-ladder character, because the ladder just reset. I didn't hit level 100 day one, but I do want to go ahead and showcase off the new skills that we have. So you can see over here under traps, we have a completely new set of skills to mess around with. So let's go ahead and throw on Incineration Trap first, and we'll go ahead and showcase the new skills. And I kind of want to level up and give you guys like an introduction to this game as well. So here is one of the newer abilities. I'm guessing it just, well, okay, well, you know, our mercenary might be taking some of the kills, but I'm thinking it looks like it's just like Fire Aura. If you've seen like Holy Fire from the Paladin, I mean, the artwork on this looks pretty cool too. That's, I think this is something completely new. Sometimes they do just add their own artwork. The next thing up is the Shockwave Trap. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Okay, our Fire Mercenary doesn't like take all the kills here. Alright, can you activate once? I might have to, we might have to sell the Mercenary here. Okay, there it goes. It started to activate. So it looks like it's in like an AoE. Maybe I can just do it outside of its range. So in a lot of these Diablo mods, basically the AI won't react if you're super far away, because they did change the resolution of this game. It's still a 4:3 ratio game. It's for the game to run properly. But at the end of the day, they did actually change the AI in this update to make it so it'll basically fix some of the issues. That's why a lot of mods with the higher resolution do have issues with the AI. But there's also a Catalyst Trap. This is the next one up over here. So we've shown off Incineration Trap. This one is just going to give us some flat extra damage. Not that it really matters. But it's going to convert some of our damage to trap damage, which is actually a huge help. Especially when leveling, which we will do here. But I want to basically show off the new skills and then talk a little bit more about. Oh, that's actually, I think that's actually in the game. So this one is activates near enemies, slowing them, empowers your other traps. Oh, okay, so I get how this works. So this is for you to go ahead and throw down, and then you just throw your other traps right next to it. Okay, I got it. And then this one, I guess we don't have, it's just a passive though. It basically adds block speed and extra percentage to vitality. But as far as the new skills goes, that's what is really here to check out with the Assassin. But also, there is a change to the Boson. I'll just go ahead and just create a game over here. Now again, these are non-ladder characters, but I will be playing messing around with the ladder. And if you guys have not played Median XL, now is definitely the time to start, because again, people will be doing lower level content. We're gonna go ahead and hit R so we can reveal the map. And let's go ahead and check out. Oh, so this is new artwork for Barrage, which is basically like a. You kind of want to think of it kind of like a frozen orb that doesn't move, but it shoots arrows. They did modify it so it converts 25% of physical damage to fire, cold, lightning, and it does 75% of the base weapon damage. Basically, they've made this more viable. I feel like you can do early to like mid game with Barrage only, but I believe this skill is also new. Again, there's a lot more new content here. I didn't actually check out well, in the patch notes, they don't even tell you exactly every single thing that's new, but I'm okay with that because I do enjoy checking out the new content myself from just like seeing it. But this is a new move. In fact, this was one of the artworks that was shown off. Let's see how this kind of works. I feel like the radius on this is a little bit small. Let's see what it does. So if we bounce over it, hold on, there's more enemies here. You know what, I've also noticed that there is a cooldown on this, so maybe getting some CDR cooldown reduction could help. So it converts 33% of physical damage to fire, cold, and lightning, 18 projectiles, and up to 1,000% total weapon damage at impact center. Wow, this could be really, really good for like everything at this point, because I mean, if we're talking about being able to not only have single target DPS, but I mean the AoE is relatively small. You can basically cast it right next to yourself. This could be a really decent skill to level. In fact, I kind of wanted to see if we can get something. Let's go ahead and hop in and let's see kind of how some of the stuff scales now. You can hit Control M to mute the audio in the background. The reason why I usually do that and I usually have it off is simply because the audio doesn't scale when you reduce the volume in the game. It's just a weird thing with Diablo 2. But anyways, yeah, we're going to go ahead and hop onto this ladder character that I just made. I'm just going to go ahead and just create my own game just so we don't have anyone that joins up. And sometimes there are people that are friendly that will help you out, which is great. They'll just join low-level games and they'll just give you some tips. But like I said before, I highly recommend you guys to watch the video that I'll pin down below. Because Median XL, it kind of requires you to read. Oh, let's go ahead and grab this one. Actually, this one costs one. Okay. I just wanted it because it has the socket. Also, so we don't get like hit in a block recovery rate. It can definitely be a thing in this game. And also, there is run in this game. I'll briefly talk about some of the important things. Let's go ahead and hit R so we can reveal the map. Very important thing. I didn't know about this for the longest time while I was playing Median XL, and when someone else showed me, I was very, very glad that they did. So we'll go ahead and see how the leveling goes with this, because they've scaled and they've changed a lot of different other aspects of the game. But primarily, the most important thing that most people want to see is like the new skills, and because the Assassin recently got changed a lot, we'll go ahead and give you guys some Assassin gameplay. We'll do a little bit of the Act 1 here. Hopefully we'll level up pretty soon. Let's just go straight to Diablo because I'll probably end up wanting to complete that quest. Occasionally though, I will go ahead and do Blood Raven first. The reason why is because having that mercenary in Median XL is so strong. And also your stamina is right here. They made it basically its own little like globe for it to recharge. So basically I want to hit level 2 before fighting. Kind of risky here, especially with that amplified damage. We might actually have to go back. There's just like too much. Oh, you know what? That guy, that's a no-go zone. That elite will definitely destroy us. Oh, we have some of these. We're gonna throw those on. I don't think Flavy's gonna be able to help us over there, which is the little archer. We'll just go ahead and run straight into Diablo, and then we'll be able to get level 2, which is going to be a huge threshold for us, because we're going to be able to throw down the pad. Basically clear content out much faster, but Diablo 2 does start out relatively slow. Like, once you hit level 6, as a lot of the characters though, the game, especially with Median XL, you start breezing through the content. But I just level up, I'm just going to clear these enemies, and then we'll be able to check out how effective the new build is with, of course, the traps. Oh, you know what? We don't get it to level 6, really. You get Blink at level 1, which is actually really nice. This makes it so it only allows the use of traps, melee, summoning, and buff and debuff. Okay. And then this is like way later on when you get to level 90. You can go over level 100 in the game, just as a heads up for anyone that plays maybe other Diablo mods. But I guess we'll get to level 6 and see how it goes. Yeah, I've been playing a few other ARPGs recently. I've checked out like Torchlight 1, since it did go free to play on Steam. I'm sorry, not Steam, but Epic Games. And like, I still really go back to Diablo 2, and I still, for me, feel like this is like the best ARPG. Quilted armor, man. Alright, there we go. And stuff automatically is identified, and you have unlimited town portals. Like, there's a lot of quality of life in this game, which I think some of you guys, if you guys have not played this, will really appreciate. But things are definitely changed up quite a bit. I'm gonna slam most of my points into vitality here because, as far as I'm aware of, you might not get that much out of this from just your physical, depending on how you're scaling certain things. Because it's, what is it, 33% of your fire, cold, lightning, and physical. Okay, so it's literally everything. It might be easier to kind of scale the elemental damage, but we'll see. Because getting like X number to physical, I would say, is a little bit more rare versus certain elemental damage. I think you can scale it better. We'll also see if we can make things have like negative resistance, which can actually be pretty big as well. We should probably look at getting some potions here, but like I said before, you have unlimited 10 portals. Oh wait, you know what? We should actually use this. This actually gives us HP, so we'll actually be really good for a long time. Get some extra HP here. Probably should not stand inside the firewall. So we are, what, level 4? Yeah, we'll hit level 6 in this gameplay at least, so we can try it out. Maybe we'll get some of the new set items, which would be great. I feel like she just killed this guy, and then we'll go back. Oh, another thing I wanted to mention that's great in this is there is no death penalty in the game. I mean, other than just if you rip, you rip. But let's go ahead. Movement speed. You will have to re-equip your items, even though they come identified. And you can hold control left click to just put your stuff or sell your stuff. It's a lot of quality of life again in this game, which is great. Oh, you know what? The fallen ones aren't going away after killing one of them. Usually they run away. Kill the range guys here. And then someone's resing them, I think, back here. Let's go ahead and get this. There we go. 5. And I'm curious to see what are the new uniques. Again, they didn't reveal every single thing, so I won't know what to do with that. But I'll probably make an updated video in case any of you guys are interested in seeing like how are certain things in this game later down the line. And I also do stream this game if you guys are interested in checking me out on Twitch. I always come back to Diablo 2 once in a while. I've been playing a decent amount of PoE this season as well. I've really been enjoying PoE recently a lot more, especially with all the new melee changes, specifically for Flicker Strike, because I really like that. It's going to slam all the points into Vitality. Again, since we're going to go ahead and build as a trap build, I might need to put some points into mana, but you can just get things to get mana regeneration, and just getting flat health in Diablo is really strong. Okay, we need to, oh. Let's not rip on this. And I believe the potions, how it works is the lower tier potions it will give you 100% HP, but it does take a longer amount of time. So that's actually one really nice thing with this. This might take quite a bit of time to get rid of all these guys though, since we don't have a ranged attack. But actually, if we go in this position, it's probably better. If I can make a move. Nope. Okay. AI is too smart. We may have just somehow been able to recreate the AI in this game also, because again, because the game's resolution is a little bit different than what the game is programmed for. Nice, we got a ring, a zombie head too, and we're almost level 6, which will then let us check out the new, what was a Nef rune? A lot of the rune wards, in fact, if I have an Ith rune, I can just throw that in a pair of boots. Let's see what we got. 1 to all attributes, alright, we need to get 25 strength for that. That'd be kind of nice to have. But, because I'm almost done with this, I might just finish this one off. This, new progress in a quest, or how many monsters left? 1 monster left. Wow, the first time that's happened in a long time. All right, so we're finally level 6, and now we can get Incineration Trap. So let's go ahead and use. Oh wait, this is just a passive.
Test is done.
Okay. I usually like to get Blink as well. But let's see what else there is. Shuriken Flurry. I believe that one's also old. Scorpion Blade, Projectile, Backstab. This one requires a Naginata, but let's see. I just want to slam all the points. I mean, I can slam everything into this. I mean, we're going for a trap. But I'll get Blink too. The reason why I really like Blink. Let's go ahead and set this. We'll do F3, F4 for. Oops. F4 for Blink, and then F1 for the Incineration Trap. And then we can start breezing through the content, much easier. And then we need 25 strength for that helm. Let's go ahead and throw that on. Ooh, am I throwing that bow for magic? Fine. Let's see how much damage we do, because we get percentage of damage. I mean, we're losing 1 damage in return. Actually, it's skill duration here. Okay. What's that rune? Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a rune with like, there's a lot of 1 rune words, which is great early on. Let's see how this works. Oh, we can't even attack anyways because we don't have the we don't have the arrows required for it in this game. I forgot that's a D2 mechanic. In D3 they basically remove it. Can we have more than 1 of these out? I mean, you know what this again reminds me of is Holy Fire from the Paladin. So we can go ahead and throw that down, and then we can start. Can we set it up on this? Oh, sweet. We're gonna put that on left click, and then just right click. Let's go ahead and do Blood Raven. I wonder if we can get more of the traps here. Oh, this is the elite. But hopefully it'll drop something good. Yo, maybe he'll drop one of the new set pieces. Alright, well we got the Quilted Armor. Grab that potion. And a lot of stuff in the game isn't really worth picking up, and the number next to it isn't the sockets. It's actually the tier of the item, which is again something that if you watch the video tutorial on this game, it'll make a lot more sense, and I really recommend you guys to watch it. Even though a lot of times I feel like people just want to hop into the game, reading the Median XL README will help you out a ton, or just watching someone else's video. There's tons of people that have made videos on this game like a long time ago, but sometimes the resolution might be, just as a heads up, a little bit stretched. I'm always a fan of keeping Diablo in 4:3 ratio. I'm not a fan of stretching it so it fits better. Actually, that's really nice to get the XP shred. I'm going to just kill these guys for you. Look at that. Nice. Body armor's damaged. Okay, let's go and grab that ring. You know what? Since I'm gonna probably leave this there, we'll kill these enemies, level up, and then we can grab the XP shrine again, so we can reset the cooldown. You can have, by the way, multiple shrines in this game, which technically is almost a negative thing, because in Diablo 2 Vanilla, or like just expansion, if you were to click on a shrine while you were cursed, for whatever reason, like that's just how they programmed it, it would just overwrite it. Let's go ahead and throw one of these TPs just in case. Because sometimes, you know, hit stun, it's very real in Diablo 2. Diablo 1, hit stun can be insane too. But let's go ahead and kill Blood Raven here, just so we have like a good like closure to like a kind of a boss. Again, stun everything with Vitality. And is there, I'm not sure if, because this increases our physical magics, fire, cold, and lightning. It doesn't technically count poison, but I don't know. Sometimes there's weird gameplay mechanics with Diablo. Is this the one, or is it this one? Settings. Let's go ahead and get Shuriken Flurry. Oh, you know what? I can't actually use this. So interesting enough, this is a spell. And I put a stat point into this over here, which only allows the use of traps, melee, summoning, and buff and debuff skills. So we can't actually use that skill. So we just wasted a skill point. But it's okay. We can go to Akara and reset that anyways. But now you guys know. I think we got a close arm. Let's check out what that is in a second. All attributes, nice. So ooh, an amulet. This would be quite nice. Let's go ahead and go and
You have the order welcomes you.
do that. Oh, that 8% magic find might come in handy though. Right, let's go ahead and just buy some more potions here. I mean, the sell value of items usually isn't really worth picking up items, to be honest. I just want to do indestructible. Let's get some resistances, which it's actually pretty helpful in the very beginning. But let's try to make as much use of this like XP shrine as possible. Oh, this fire damage isn't too bad. Like if I can just run around and kite these guys. I just wish we could have more than one trap on time. Maybe we can use this area right here. Kind of funnel them in. Quite helpful. Let's go put another stat point into this. I kind of want to make a Bozon this season though, especially with that new skill that can do. What the heck? That's ridiculous damage. Okay. I'm loving this new trap though, but I think it's level 12 where you get the next level of skills. There we go. We got an axe. It's nice. Alright, so I think that's good. We played like about 20 minutes of the new patch. Unfortunately, we didn't get anything new, but I will be updating you guys in the future with this because I play like Median XL all the time. But I want to go ahead and hire the priestess over here. So we have hopefully a level 6 one. Yeah, we got a level 6 priest. There we go. Sometimes I look for the name too. Paige is always my favorite for the. It doesn't do anything, by the way. It's literally just RNG. But I just like having this one.
Put that to good use.
And you can see this is also something that's kind of new with Medium XL. But yes, yeah, we would have to wait. Well, we're going to show Shockwave Trap up, but I mean it's relatively decent in the very beginning. Scaling on it, obviously you could actually. There's something important that I do want to mention really quick. So let's go ahead and go swap to another character, and so I can show you guys like the mercenary. Well, this one already has a mercenary, but there are newer mercenaries that have different abilities, but also, and more importantly, you can see there's a lot of people playing in this game too. Oh, this one's going to be on higher difficulty, so there will be technically less people. I was looking for games in Nightmare or Hell, and there's probably no one that's playing non-ladder. All right, important things. I believe it starts in Act 2. You will see a lot of these orbs. So in Median XL, and I explain it more in depth in my video, and I recommend you guys again to watch it. I know I mentioned it several times, but you really do need to watch it. So you have an item that does whatever it does, but it has an item level and the also the required level. And so the required level will be increased when you put these mystic orbs in it, and basically gives you the ability to kind of create your own item however you want to do it. And I wanted to see, because like, okay, this is going to give us extra defensive stats, but there's also cold spell damage, and I wanted to see, I'm not sure, I mean, it says, I'm pretty sure a trap is not considered a spell, but it scales the same way. I don't know. If someone wants to let me know on that down below, let me know. But we have, let's see, we have weapon damage. Okay, so there, I guess we can scale with the weapon damage. There's also elemental resist. Let's see, there's enhanced damage. Huh, I'm trying to think of other ways to scale like the damage, but I mean, I'm sure that there are weapons in the game that will add like X amount of. Does it add magic damage? This one adds magic damage, like our shield right here adds 300 to 400 magic damage. But then also on top of this does it add magic? Incineration. Oh, it was this one. Physical magic. It says physical / magic spell damage. Ooh, okay. So maybe some of that can scale. Again, I'm not positive, but I just wanted to kind of check out some other things with this. But again, I I'll be playing some more Median XL. I'm pretty excited about this because I honestly think Diablo 2 is still one of the best action RPGs. But anyways, like I said, guys, check the pinned comment. I'll leave the link to also give you guys a short little tutorial, as well as the main website if you guys do want to go ahead and try out Median XL Sigma Season 21 for yourself. But if you guys know of any of the new other skills or other things that you would like to see, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you guys think that there's something really cool that is like really good this season, let me know too, because I would want to check out, you know, the new content. And again, they didn't reveal everything, but this is just a new rework of the assassin, so I figured we'll play a little bit of it and see how it scales. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. And if you want to see more Median XL as well as other gaming content and you're new to the channel here, hit that subscribe button and turn on that bell and you'll definitely see more. But thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy and see you guys next time. Peace.